You set a boundary, and suddenly, they disappear. No reply, no explanation, no goodbye. That silence is not accidental. Most people think silence means space. It doesn't. It means pressure. And if you've ever felt anxious after standing up for yourself, you're about to understand why. Because when manipulators go silent, they are not calming down. They are recalculating. They are using one of the most powerful control tactics in dark psychology. And it works specifically on people who are self-aware, empathetic, and emotionally intelligent. The moment you set a boundary, you shift the power dynamic. You interrupt their access. You disrupt their influence. And that disruption must be corrected. Silence is how they attempt to do it. At first, it feels subtle. You check your phone. Nothing. You wait. Still nothing. Then the thoughts start. Did I say it wrong? Did I overreact? Was I too harsh? That spiral is not weakness. It's a conditioned response. Manipulators train people to fear emotional withdrawal. So when they go silent, your nervous system reacts before your logic does. Silence triggers abandonment stress, and abandonment stress creates compliance. This is not about communication. It's about leverage. Healthy people use silence to regulate emotions. Manipulators use silence to control outcomes. The difference is intention. Healthy silence comes with clarity. I need space. I'll talk later. Manipulative silence comes with nothing. No explanation, no timeline, no reassurance. Just absence. That absence forces you to fill in the gaps, and almost every time, you fill them with self-blame. That's the design. Silence transfers emotional labor onto you. They withdraw. You work. You analyze. You replay. You self-correct. While they regain control, without saying a word. But silence does more than create anxiety. It rewrites the story. By not responding, they imply your boundary was unreasonable. Too much, too dramatic, not worth addressing. They don't argue it. They let you assume it. That's psychological pressure, and time amplifies it. The longer the silence lasts, the more doubt grows. Eventually, many people break. They reach out first. They soften the boundary. They apologize for having needs. And just like that, the manipulator wins without confrontation. But here's what most people never realize. Silence after boundaries is not passive aggression. It's active conditioning. They are teaching you something. They are teaching you that self-assertion leads to loss. Over time, you stop setting boundaries at all. Not because you agree, but because silence hurts. This is how control deepens without raised voices. Now, pay attention, because this part changes everything. Manipulators don't fear your anger, they fear your independence. Boundaries signal autonomy. Silence is a test. Can you tolerate emotional distance? Or will you collapse and chase? If you chase, they know silence works. If you apologize, they know you're still hooked. But if you remain steady, the tactic fails. That's why silence escalates when it doesn't work. First they ignore, then they delay, then they return casually, like nothing happened. No accountability, no acknowledgement. That return is not repair. It's a reset attempt. They want access again without addressing your boundary, because addressing it would legitimize it. And legitimacy is what they refuse to give. If you confront the silence later, watch what happens. You're overthinking. I just needed space. You're too sensitive. Now your reaction becomes the problem. This is how silence pairs with gaslighting. First, they disappear. Then, they deny the impact. You question your perception instead of their behavior. That confusion is the trap. But silence stops working once you understand it. Because awareness removes its power. You stop interpreting silence as rejection and start reading it as information. Information that tells you they cannot handle boundaries. That is not your flaw. It is their limitation. Here's the shift that ends the cycle. Boundaries are not requests. They are statements. They do not require agreement. They do not require a response. Silence does not invalidate them. The moment you stop waiting for acknowledgement, you reclaim control. Manipulators depend on reaction. Silence is meant to provoke one. When you don't react, the dynamic collapses. This doesn't mean chasing. It doesn't mean explaining. It doesn't mean justifying. It means holding the line without emotion. Calm, neutral, consistent. Silence cannot survive that, because silence only works when you feel unsafe without connection. Once you are grounded in your own authority, the tactic dies. And here is the hard truth. If someone repeatedly uses silence after you assert yourself, they are showing you who they are. Not confused, not overwhelmed, unwilling. Unwilling to respect autonomy. Silence is not something to decode. It is something to observe. Ask yourself this: do you feel calmer after their silence, or more anxious? Do you feel respected or destabilized? Your body knows before your mind does. Healthy relationships do not punish boundaries. They may struggle, but they do not disappear. They do not withhold. They do not test endurance. So the next time silence follows your boundary, don't rush to fill it. Let it speak, because it already has.